want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where we talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to say thank you for all the likes and subscriptions that we've had over the past month, really. Take 2 seconds, hit that like button. My goal is 1,000 likes a video. I'm happy to make these videos for you on a daily basis. You can count on me for all the most important up-to-date crypto news, TA, and information. Please be sure to like the video. If you don't have any comment to leave on the video, which I'd love to hear a comment, leave the number of the like that you are after you smash that like button. Jumping right into the market today, crypto sideways. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $228 billion. Bitcoin at 83.29. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. There's some bearish signs here. We've been talking about this. So price action ran up, got rejected by the 200 simple moving average. Now we've basically retraced to about 83.30, which is the 21 simple moving average. Now, if we look on the MACD, you've got a bearish MACD cross. This is a sell signal. This happened previously. Also, the RSI was up here overbought, about 70 on the RSI. The RSI hadn't been this far overbought since we ran up to 14,000. So what's that tell you? Good chance of a pullback. And I talked to you guys about this. Now, this price action has been moving lower, but also on the RSI, this rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern, has been confirmed as a break to the downside. Now, as far as the pullback, the bulls really want to bounce around 8,000, but it'd be perfectly normal to think that we might get a pullback to around 7,700 potentially. Bitcoin really needs to make sure that this low is higher than the previous low. So an $8,000 bounce would definitely be good for the bulls. Now, this is a Bitcoin 1 hour chart, and I talked to you guys about this the past few days. We're in this falling wedge. Okay, so this is a bullish reversal pattern, but again, it's a downtrend. Okay, you had some previous bullish divergence, which shows you that the trend is trying to change. It just hasn't. You got this big uptick in the price action, just hasn't broken out yet. So I've been actually calling a lot of these moves, these smaller moves out of Bitcoin successfully in my trading group, and people have been doing real well. So earlier today, I just obviously think it's going to go sideways. Potentially we're going to head lower. And again, we have to assume that we continue in this downtrend or in this pattern until we don't. So once we do break out, by the breakout, the upside target 8,700. So just as a couple examples, so here's one move that I nailed. Just these are smaller moves. If you're trading with leverage, these equate to pretty big profits. But what I want to emphasize to you guys is if you're struggling in this market and you don't know TA, it's important to just learn some basic ideas and strategies, these trend lines. Like, you don't have to join my trading group to be very successful trading this market. Obviously, I'd love to have you, but if you can just draw these patterns, basic patterns on Binance, whatever exchange that you use, it will help you out tremendously. So obviously, one advantage of the trading group is you got people posting charts constantly, 24 hours a day, right? You got thousands of eyes watching this market all the time. So anyway, so I called this bounce here, got this bounce. I called this short here, called this bounce here. So people did trade the market both ways, pullback as well. I was posting these charts. This gentleman in the trading group, he says, man, Chris helps so much with his patterns. I've been here 2 days and I've already paid for 6 months membership. The group pays for itself in a couple trades. This person made a solid Bitcoin trade, and I asked him how much did he make with this trade, and he said $820 or so, and he still has 1 Bitcoin running. Shout out to SP Hunter. He in the comment section, he stated, anyone wondering if CBC's trading group is official, I can tell you it's going to be one of the best purchases you'll ever make. Like, we breed success. The best part about this group is people develop into amazing traders, and then they help everybody new that's coming in the group, because it strengthens the team if everybody understands how to trade this market, because then it's just another set of eyes watching this market. If you guys want to learn how to trade this market, you want to join the cryptocurrency trading group and start making profits in this market, definitely email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. Remember, you get 20% off if you join for 6 months. You pay up front in crypto. You get 30% off if you pay for the year in crypto, and you get an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. Joe Rogan and Mike Baker discussing Bitcoin, Libra, and altcoins. And it's just important, just kind of puts in perspective, like, where are we at with cryptocurrency? You know, mainstream adoption is going to happen when people understand what this space entails, right? Let's listen to this video.
Well, I get nervous when I hear about companies like Facebook that are thinking about starting their own cryptocurrency. And I'm like, whoa. Are you a believer in Bitcoin money now? Or? I'm not a not believer, but I'm not like invested in it. It's not like something I had a guy on several times, Andreas Antonopoulos, who's a big Bitcoin expert. But at the end of the day, I just don't totally understand how you can have so many of them. Like, how many cryptocurrencies are there? And then if you don't have so many of them, well, who's to say when you could stop making them? Like,
right. Who's the arbiter to say, no, that's legitimate or that is not? I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I fall in the category of I don't understand it. To be fair, I haven't taken the time to understand it.
You can't think about everything. This is my take on it. You can't. You don't have enough time to think about everything. So I'm letting that one play out on its own. They kind of predicted it was going to be just like money quite a few years ago, and it never really did hit that.
They really don't understand it. They don't understand it. Yeah, they're kind of familiar with it. They're just not about to dump a bunch of money in it, right? And so just know that because we are in this so early, we're all going to be ridiculously rich. Because by the time that the population of the world catches on to this, the Bitcoin prices are going to be astronomical. All the cryptos will have 10, 20, 50x'd. Right, and they're going to be really, ironically, they're going to be FOMOing into the top potentially, right? And that's the cycle is going to keep on repeating itself. You know, a lot of us have ridden these cryptos down to the bottom, and it's been, you know, a struggle. Guaranteed, as soon as everything starts to take off again, there's going to be a whole new wave of retail investors, and retail investors love the altcoins. Altcoins are going to pump like crazy. We'll get our altcoin season. Bitcoin's going to run up to all-time highs again, and we're going to do it all over. So keep your moon boots ready. We do have, I think, some downside ahead of us. However, you know, a short-term break to the upside out of Bitcoin would be quite plausible. Moon boots, keep them on standby. Now, if Joe Rogan only realized that this is actually a cool picture. You can see it's a skull made out of dollar bills. If Joe Rogan only thought about the fact that the fiat currency globally, on a global scale, is dying, right? It's a ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb. Tick tock. Ripple says massive global expansion of XRP payments network launching in 2020. Basically, they're going to add a lot more corridors to the following regions: Asia, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Latin America. Now, their on-demand liquidity volume rose by 550%, with the number of transactions surging nearly 300% throughout 2019. And I would say this: volume doesn't equate to price increase. Okay? So, and I understand, like, XRP liquidity is there, but you know, obviously there's a lot of people that are holding XRP, a lot of people that are invested in XRP, and they, at the end of the day, they probably came into this space. You guys probably came into this space to make profits, and volume's great, but it doesn't equate to price increase at this point. Analyst warns XRP could plunge by dozens of percent. Here's why. So this one analyst is stating that XRP is looking extremely bearish, below the 200 exponential moving average, below the Ichimoku cloud on the daily, trading below a massive volume zone marked by volume profiles, strong resistance overhead. In other words, there's no bullish anything here. It's going to revisit the lows. Now, I can go down through this article and show you somebody that says, hey, here we go, XRP looking ready on the 22nd. So my take on it, let's just look at, this is USDT trading pair, XRP USDT. And you've got a lot of these USDT trading pairs right now in crypto. yeah, there's bearish signs on the USDT and USD charts because these are following Bitcoin. So potentially you've got a target of 42 cents here. But if Bitcoin continues to lower, this is going to retrace. However, we do want to see a bounce here for Bitcoin, at least there's some short-term upside for XRP. Now you've got a bearish MACD cross, which is a sell signal. It's not a good sign. You've got this rising wedge bearish pattern down here. Potentially XRP could break below that and head lower. A retracement into this pattern would obviously not be a good situation. If you guys haven't picked out a VPN yet, I definitely recommend PureVPN. I use this every single day. If you need safe, secure way to access your crypto information, I definitely recommend this. Also, if you want to use Binance.com, the original Binance, you trade a lot of those small altcoins, you can use PureVPN, BitMEX, Bybit. The link to PureVPN is in the description. It does support the channel. Also, if you wait to the end, if you sit on the website, you get an 82% off discount for PureVPN. Bitcoin and stocks lose steam amid the coronavirus fears. I think stocks, yeah, maybe. Bitcoin, I could show you technical reasons in the TA why Bitcoin's been in a downtrend. It just had a huge move to the upside over the last 30 days. And to expect a pullback of 50 to 60% is completely normal. It happens. Now, coronavirus, and again, our prayers go out to everybody that's been affected by this in China, and they're scrambling in Wuhan to build a hospital in just 6 days. The health system is overwhelmed. Remember, previously, this breakout occurred in 2003, the SARS coronavirus outbreak. You guys probably remember the SARS. Will it affect the cryptocurrency markets? I don't really think so. Cryptocurrency hackers were more active in 2019, but were less successful. So Chain Analysis reports the total theft from crypto hacks declined in 2019. I would say, sure, maybe hacks have declined, but I'll tell you what hasn't: scams. Like, this space is plagued with scams. This is a scam that I talked about previously on Twitter where, basically you're sending Bitcoin, you're getting Bitcoin back. You're getting 30 to 50% monthly returns. Like, guys, don't fall for this stuff. I deal with people in my trading group, and people open up to me and they say, hey, like, I got taken for this. I lost this. I thought, like, if these scams didn't work, they would obviously not even exist, but they're just rampant. So this person stated, my account got hacked and I lost 2 Bitcoin. He was talking about here. He sent 2 Bitcoin here and lost 2 Bitcoin. He said, should I go to the police station? Should I complain about this company? I know you tried to help me. I'm calling the company. I'm emailing them. I haven't got a reply from them. I beg this person, please, this is not going to work. This is unrealistic. Please don't send your Bitcoin. They did it anyway. Coinbase holds $8 billion in Bitcoin, not decentralized. $8 billion in Bitcoin held by Coinbase. Litecoin founder Charlie Lee proposes minor donations. So this is needed and necessary. Essentially, they need more money for their development fund. Right now, Charlie Lee is basically funding the Litecoin Foundation, right? They need a support system to help grow and expand Litecoin. You can see here, Charlie Lee tweeted, I think there's a better way to fund development. He's talking about mining pools voluntarily donating a portion of the block reward, 1%. And what he's referring to, a better way, is you've got Bitcoin cash pools that are forcing 12.5% mining tax on the community. And again, a lot of people are really upset about this. How is this decentralized if they're forcing this tax? Listen, these cryptos need money. You've got a bunch of nonprofit cryptos that are going to be competing with these huge corporations, blockchain, potentially cryptocurrencies, mainstream. These cryptos need money to grow and develop their ecosystems. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.